Good morning, my brothers and sisters. On this episode number 5 of the Good Morning Guys podcast movie edition, Movie-sode. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine morning, afternoon, evening, or night as we talk about movies and trailers and films and everything that lies in between.
Celluloids and cinemas and all those things.
Yeah, celluloids too, for sure.
Yep.
I am one of your hosts, the Brazilian mountaineer and transition ninja, Lucas Ham Swisher. Also with me, the judge, jury, and executioner of fake news and spoilers, Patrick Novazel.
I'm Patrick.
Yes, you are. And the final member of the GMG quadfecta with us here tonight, because Ronald is dead. The man with music in his heart, Doctor Who on his brain, and La Carreta in his old stomacho, Marc Boucher.
I got these eyes from my father, who used them as a form of torture.
You did?
No.
Messed up. But thank you for sharing. We're very happy for you. So, guys.
What kind of procedure is that?
Ask Thanos.
We are talking about movie trailers because this past Sunday there was a Super Bowl and sports ball players hit each other and threw stuff and kicked stuff, and one won and one lost, and people cried. Tears of joy, tears of sadness. And then in between those plays and punches and tackles, there were commercials. And some of those commercials happen to be trailers for movies that we're excited for.
That was a nice journey. I liked it.
Did you like that? I just walked us there slowly.
It was all about the friends we made along the way.
That's right. It was. It was. So what we're going to do is very quickly, well, not very quickly. We can go at our own pace. We can do this as fast or slow as you want. I like to live dang it, I messed it up because I can't remember what is
one quarter mile at a time.
1 quarter mile at a time. So let's not, rush through it. Let's not get too fast or furious.
Family, something.
Yeah, we're all family. All my brothers, sisters, and me. So let's talk about it in no particular order. Actually, the particular order is the order that Mark gave it to me by posting it, so I would watch it because I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Neither did I.
Because
I watched it. I didn't see any of the trailers watching it because there was a lot of chaos watching the game with 5 kids running around.
Oh yeah, you watched it with 5 kids? That's impassable.
It's possible.
Yeah, impossible. Let's start with what might be what you guys are most excited about, and I might be the most intrigued about: The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
You guys saw it. How hyped are you? Let's start with Marcus. I think he has something to say. Go.
So the first time I watched this trailer, I literally made an audible kind of
Look up here.
So there has been like so much heat and so much crap going on around about this movie because this movie has been delayed several times. And also because its lead actor is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and has gotten himself in a bunch of trouble, or themselves, in a bunch of trouble.
And we get 2 of them.
Yeah, you get to see Ezra Miller twice.
Double mint gum.
But I am absolutely excited for this trailer. I mean, I was excited for this movie before they dropped the trailer, just because I knew that this was going to be an event for several reasons. It has shaped up to be basically the swan song of what we know now as the DCEU,
right?
Because it will be effectively rebooting the entire universe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super pumped about it. I'm excited that Michael Keaton is once again returning as Bruce Wayne / Batman.
They showed way more of him than I thought they would, and it got me hyped. Like hearing the music was just like instant nostalgia trip. Man, so good,
iconic.
And they are gonna. It seemed like it. They're gonna be like stunt doubling the crap out of Batman because there's no way he's gonna be able to do much.
Oh yeah, he's in his 70s. He's in his 70s, and yeah, still can't turn his neck. So
yeah, exactly. but it's still going to be awesome.
But what they did with it was pretty dang sweet. You know, I love the new Flash suit. I was kind of the headpiece, like the mask part, was kind of weird to me at first, but
it's very glowy. Like
the whole
like
suit
there's
is, yeah.
the whole suit is glowy, and it's like almost like it's in pieces because there's just these trails of yellow throughout the red.
Yeah. But yeah, so not only do we have Michael Keaton as Batman in this, we also have Ben Affleck as Batman.
We got Batfleck.
We got two Batmans in this movie
that we know of.
Yeah, that we know of at least.
So help me if they No Way Home it and like bring even more Batman into it.
They bring Christian
I will be
Bale's
down.
Batman in here.
Swear to me.
That would be
Where is he?
That would be pretty amazing.
I'm
in a
not
movie.
wearing hockey pants.
Where
I
are
want
the other
George
drugs
Clooney.
going?
I want George Clooney and Val Kilmer.
Dude, it would be wild if that happens.
Yeah,
For
unfortunately,
sure.
I don't think they would get Val Kilmer unless they'd
No.
have to like really de-age him, and unfortunately, I don't think he can talk anymore.
No.
So,
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
So I think he's out on that. And this is all funny coming from a movie about the Flash. It's supposed to be a movie called The Flash, but
Yeah, well,
it's based on a major comic book storyline. So although they're taking some major liberties with it, you know, obviously the '89 Batman wasn't in the story. It was actually Bruce's father that was Batman in that alternate timeline. And also they've got, instead of Superman, they have Supergirl.
that's right.
They have
Yeah.
Kara Zor-El.
Yep. Looking a little emo, like
Well, they
darker.
basically they took that that same approach as they did with Flashpoint, where in the comic storyline in Flashpoint, Superman has been kept inside this like secret government facility, and of course no sunlight, so he's like super weak and like thin
Interesting.
and frail and everything. And I think that's the way that they're going with this character.
And that's fine. That's fine. If they don't show Superman in this movie, that's fine, because I would think eventually they're going to recast Superman and they'll unveil him at some other point. So if that's the storyline that they're going with, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Keaton looks fantastic. He said the thing.
Yeah, he
where
did.
they're like, you are, and he's like, yeah, I'm Batman.
So cool.
And yeah, he looks dang good in that suit. And not to mention, and people actually like messed with the picture of it on Twitter after the fact.
Yeah.
Where there's like multiple bat suits, like different types of bat suits that he has in there. There's like one that's like blue and gray. That's classic, like Silver Age Batman kind of look. He's got like there's like a scuba version of the bat suit. There's
I had that action figure, Scuba Batman.
Yeah. I had that too. There was like a desert version of Batman.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
There's a version where he's got like two grapple guns that are like, I thought they were like, they're like holsters. I thought they were like actual guns at first, because this Batman is okay with killing. So, but yeah, apparently the designer came out and said, no, those are grapple gun holsters.
I cannot wait for this new Batman movie.
Yep.
Called The Flash.
It's like when Captain America Civil War came out. Captain America was in it, but it was more of like a whole bunch.
It was an Avengers movie.
Yeah, so that's what it feels like for this one as well.
I imagine they're gonna have plenty of tie-in for the Flash and his story, but
yeah, I mean, he was talking about his mom,
he's
and
he's the one that's causing all of this. So and all these other characters are coming out, so it's definitely going to be more of an Avengers type of feel, I feel.
And they have Zod back. Like, who saw that coming?
I know, right?
Why not?
Yeah. So
pull him back in,
and this was just a trailer. Like there's a lot of things they're probably not even showing, which I'm really excited about, because if they showed all of the characters that are, they showed a lot of Batman, Michael Keaton, and they showed Ben Affleck, but what else aren't they showing us? Is Henry Cavill going to be in this? I know I've read reports that he's been removed from this movie because of the recut of this. Yeah. But is he really removed from it? Yeah. So I'm sure there's going to be some other surprises that they haven't shown.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah, obviously pretty hyped for it.
Yeah, I love anything that deals with time travel and alternate universes and things like this. Like I feel like I want this movie to be good. One, because it's DC. DC has not had a good track record. No. I loved Man of Steel and Batman v Superman. I'm a big Superman fan and Batman as well. But the Snyder cut of Justice League was. I want more movies like that where it's not done for, I don't know how to say it. Like, I want them to do the vision that they want, because that's
it's not done for the masses.
Right. Exactly. So, I want them to see them just do it and have some fun with it. And it looks like that's what it looks like they're doing with that. So, cool. looks awesome. I'm more hyped of all the ones we're talking about. This is the one I'm most hyped for.
Yep. Same.
I did not see that coming.
And that's it for our trailer episode.
There you go. All right. Forget the rest. The rest are losers. See ya. No. How about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
All right. Let's take bets now. Who's dying?
Drax.
Yeah. I would say Drax is dying.
Yeah.
And I would maybe Drax and Rocket.
Yeah. It could have more than one death. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you take Rocket, you have to take Groot, though. I just don't see how they're a package deal. Which, speaking of Groot, he's looking a little puffy. Like, he is stacked. Did they use, like, Vin Diesel's? Like, did they use his body?
Groot. He worked out with The Rock.
It's like, man, he is... They pumped him up the second time around, where he's like roided up. And is he going to have like a, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Groot. I am Groot. From
like a Michael Jackson voice.
Using too much Miracle Grow. Like, is that roids for plants? Miracle Grow? Anyone?
It might be where Groot says, again, he says, we are Groot. You know how he did it in, was it Guardians of the Galaxy 1 or was it 2? When he was.
No, we are Groot.
When he like encapsulated them with the his entire ball thing. So that was 1, right? So I wonder if he does like the same thing, but it doesn't work this time.
Oh, that would be sad.
Yeah, and that's what causes, because there's a point in the trailer where you can see Chris Pratt's character, Star-Lord, and he says, or he doesn't say, he just like screaming in agony, and so like. The only thing I can think of is, why is he doing that? Is something must have happened to one of his friends.
Yeah, he's like looking down at somebody, and there's like a tube that's hanging. It's like, so he's in some sort of medical bay or of some kind or something.
I think Nebula could die also.
And they showed like that they're doing like how Rocket was, created and all that stuff. So they're gonna have him backstory. He's definitely gone. I don't think they're gonna go through.
Why would they build all that up though, and then kill him? Hey, let's give you some backstory and then kill him.
Yeah, I think they're gonna direct it the way it's gonna be emotional when he does.
Yeah,
maybe. I think they're gonna keep him around. I think Nebula's gonna die in order to get Gamora back to her old self. Her new old self, because they hit throughout the whole trailer that she's really mean. She's not who she was. They don't like her. And I think Nebula, like Gamora in the former story was always pushing to get Nebula to be, to convince her, hey, we're sisters. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to hurt you, etc. And now Nebula's going to have to return the favor, and she's going to sacrifice herself to get Gamora to be good again. That's my wager.
Yeah.
Not a bad call.
Well,
that's where I'm putting my money.
Got the Guardians looking like the Among Us people.
Yeah, right? All the colors. And what about Adam Warlock?
Adam Warlock, yeah. I mean,
is he going to be good guy, bad guy? I don't remember. I think he's a good guy, right? In the comics?
He does eventually, yeah.
Maybe he's a bad guy at the beginning, then becomes a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's based off of bad guys, the gold people.
Yep.
That they stole from in the second movie.
Yep.
So, I don't know if he'll. And it's hard, it's really hard after playing Guardians Galaxy, the video game, to not like separate from like, well, this is how it happened in the video game, which was really good. Like even the backstory with, Rocket and stuff. I'm like, how much of it that's going to match up? I wonder. I'll be curious to see.
For sure. And apparently this is their swan song. This is supposed to be the last one.
So, the last Guardians movie?
Yeah.
So
ever? They're all gonna.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
It's gonna be Rogue One, Guardians of the Galaxy style.
Spoilers.
It's like Toy Story, except they don't live.
Yeah, exactly. They put them in the crusher.
They're doing another Toy Story.
Toy Story 5.
I
saw a tweet.
Where else
a tweet
can you
about
go
that.
with that? Seriously,
I don't know, man.
To infinity. They've warned you to infinity and beyond, my friend. They can make as many as they want.
Fair enough.
I guess they did that Lightyear movie. They're like, whoops. Let's just do another.
Get it
Toy
back
Story.
to the crew.
Yeah, I know, right?
We got to stick with the toys we know and love.
Yeah. The Woody and Buzz are gonna sound like 80-year-old men as soon as they do this.
Yep. They're gonna be hanging out at McDonald's drinking coffee.
They're like, turn on the auto tune, guys. We're old.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Just a 30-second short.
This looks like it's. I know we've talked about this in the past, but this looks like it's bringing Indiana Jones back to its roots.
Yep. It's Indiana Jones and the retcon of the last movie.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Speaking of time travel, I think time travel is involved in this one.
Absolutely.
That would be crazy, but that would make sense
Dial
with
of
the
Destiny.
dial.
Turn back the dial. Go back
if I could
50
turn
years.
back time.
That's why you see a lot of a de-aged Harrison Ford in this movie.
Him going, are you still a Nazi? Old the Nazis.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that one too.
And they got
give me the time travels.
Benjamin
Sala.
Reese Davies, Sala back.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is another one where I'm like, I don't need to see anymore. It's the same with Guardians. I'm like, quit showing me new trailers. I just want to watch the movie. Okay, can we do this? Let's do this.
I mean, if they would have done
going
back, if like the Flash, like I feel like they gave away a lot. If they would have had like
for sure
Michael Keaton just
his voice
in frame and like doing the Danny Elfman music, I think that would have been enough.
And then stop.
That would have been enough.
I think they showed too much.
I think honestly, it was probably because of all the controversy with Ezra Miller. They're trying to win fans back, and also not focus on Ezra Miller so much.
You know what? That is fair. That is so fair.
So, because like if you look at the poster that they put out, it's like the Flash is just like this little itty bitty guy, and then this huge shadow of the Batwing is just like hanging over. Like, okay, we know what they're marketing.
Lean into it,
right? For sure.
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Any thoughts?
I'm cautiously optimistic about this movie.
Yeah.
Just because
Mirage looks to be the new Bumblebee in this one.
Yeah. And they got the guy from Hamilton.
Yeah.
In it.
In the Heights.
Yep. And in the Heights. Yep. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about
Lin-Manuel Miranda's in it?
No.
He might show up. You never know.
It's a musical. It's a secret musical.
Transformers more than meets the eye. Yeah. But no, I'm optimistic about this movie, and pun not intended, optimistic.
I am optimistic.
I think pun should be intended.
That's fair. We should. This movie is, Michael Bay is involved, but he's not a director.
That's good.
They are seemingly trying to go back to basics with it. I love the design. They went like old school 80s for the Transformers, like
digging that.
Especially Optimus. Like
he's looking old school.
And I used to watch Beast Wars when I was a kid. And so the fact that they're going to have the Maximals and everything in this movie, I'm interested for sure. Now this was a real quick spot. They had already had a trailer earlier, I think earlier the year or last year or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. That was longer.
But yeah, I I'm interested for sure.
I have no affiliation with Transformers Beast Wars. I mean, I've seen the Transformers movies. I'm going to get out a bucket of popcorn. I'm going to watch this movie. I'm going to enjoy my time.
Have some fun.
And then I'm going to forget it. Like just all the rest of them except Transformers 1. I'll watch this. I'm not excited about it. If it, when it comes out in theaters, will I watch it in theaters? No, probably not. When it comes out on digital, I'll check it out. So
Novacell now, baby. Let's do it.
I'm trying to remember the last Transformers movie.
The Last Night with Mark Wahlberg and
no, the last one I watched.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Which was actually technically Bumblebee, which I loved Bumblebee.
Bumblebee was good.
Yeah. So if they're keeping it in that direction, then I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Bumblebee was like Love Bug Full Throttle with Lindsay Lohan, except it was Bumblebee.
It didn't have Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Too bad.
And that made it infinitely better.
Yeah, I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like, it's the Land Before Time of movies now, like where they just keep going. I mean, actually, that's not true. The next trailer we're going to talk about is The Land Before Time for movies, but I'm still excited about those. This one's like, okay, how many more times is Optimus Prime going to die? How many more times is the world going to be in balance and about to end? It's fine. It's going to be fun. Like Patrick said, give me some popcorn. I'm going to, sit back on the couch and watch it and enjoy the ride. I did enjoy the ride of, late last year, Mindy and I watched through all the Transformers movies. And honestly, in some ways, I enjoyed the newer movies more, even though they overdid it. They like made it too convoluted, but at the same time, like they had Anthony Hopkins in the last one, and he's just an international treasure. Mm-hmm. So he's a beast of an actor. So I'm consciously optimistic also for this. I think it'll be fun. They stick to the 80s roots and maybe just lean more towards that classic feel instead of making it a little too hip and cool. Like they had so many forced jokes in the new ones, not the new ones, the old new ones, like the ones with, they just don't force the jokes and the inappropriateness. Just make it about the robots and saving the world and have fun in the process. So
that's all we want to see.
That's right. That's all we need to see. All right. The last one, I think. Two more. Fast X. Speaking of the Land Before Time of movies, this is becoming the Super Smash Brothers of movies. Like they have so many actors and actresses in this now, and they just keep stacking them. They don't get rid of anybody. I think the only one they've gotten rid of is because they didn't work well together was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vin Diesel.
Wasn't it Gal Gadot?
I guess she died. They didn't bring her back.
Right.
But maybe they'll have a flashback with her and Han or something.
Right.
Like
they're gonna
have a special moment together. And actually, they'll just bring her back. They're just gonna bring her back.
Like, aren't you dead? No. Okay.
No, I didn't die. I didn't die.
There's no rules in these movies.
No, not at all. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I think that Jason Momoa as the villain's a little weird. He's just not believable as a villain. He's just kind of like, "What's up, guys? I'm a villain." It's like, all right.
Yeah, he's gonna be very smug, very egotistical. I think he's gonna do a fine job. He's one of those guys that's just as like very flippant about everything and whatever he acts. I think that's just the way he is. I think he's just gonna be the guy who's like, yeah, get it done, and then he moves on with his life and does it all cool and rides bikes and cars and crashes things and be fine.
Also, Captain Marvel is in this movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see her.
Larson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. Add some more. Add some more to the
just
the brawl list.
All of them.
Like just go to the select screen and there's like 30 actors, actresses. Yeah,
I love the Fast and the Furious movies. Because I go in knowing it's just going to be a spectacle. It's nothing more than that. The story makes no sense. Who cares about the story? It's all about the unrealistic action sequences. That's and really it. It's all about family when you boil it down. to it. So I'm looking forward to how are they going to outdo themselves in the previous movie, because they went to space in the last movie. What are they going to do to outdo
time
themselves? Travel. You know what? So speaking of time travel, which this is I want Brian to be back, Paul Walker character to be back, but this is the second to the last movie. I think with this being the second to last movie in Fast 11, whatever they're going to call that, I think that Brian's going to be back, and I think that's going to be a really, really cool moment. That they're going to figure out what the hell they did it in Fast 7, right? When they had his brother in there, and then just to with the technology now, I think they'll be able to do it. I think it'd be really, really nice to where it's like they've done it before where he's back, but they don't show him. I think he showed up to their family picnic kind of thing, and that was it.
His car was there and stuff.
Yeah, but I think one of the cool things to end it would be he actually gets out of the car, you see his face, and that's about it. He doesn't need to talk or anything. Right. I think that would be a really nice moment to end it. But outside of that, this is going to be one heck of an action-packed movie. Oh my goodness,
for sure.
Yeah.
Last one, Super Mario Bros.
Mario Bros.
Was just a commercial. Which was fun.
So
it had the classic Super Mario Brothers show music in the background. Do the Mario. So that's cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for this to come out. Comes out in April, I want to say.
I'm guessing that they're this is when he's in the real world, not in Koopa world or whatever it is. What is it? What's it really called?
Mushroom
Kingdom. Yeah.
Koopa World. Yep. You should have been a game level designer for Mario. Missed a calling. I want to call this one Koopa World, and
there might be a level in the game called Koopa
bad
World.
Guys?
I don't know. There's
sure
30 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I love.
It might be 30. Might be low number too.
Yeah. I love the fact that the actual phone number and the website that they have, their actual legit websites. If you call that number right now, it's the voice of Charlie Day as Luigi, doing a little promo for the business, the Super Mario Bros. Business.
Nice.
And you can also sign up. You can sign up for text alerts from them. And then of course their website is fully functional as well. And they've been teasing updates to that website for people to pay attention to, and I love it. They're leaning into the funny history of Mario, and I'm excited for this movie to come out. I think this is going to be really good.
On a side note, the phone number that you call is fairly close to GMG guys.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's 929 something.
No, it's 929.
Yeah.
92955 Mario.
That's awesome.
Pretty
we should
close.
Totally change our number to, I don't know, 56 Mario. 92956 Mario. Give us a call.
929 GMG Bros.
GMG Mario.
No, this movie looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Everything about it. I mean, this movie looks like a fan service type of movie, and I'm really excited about it.
And that's all it needs to be.
Yeah.
And it needs to be fun.
It looks really
and
cool.
all about family.
It's always about family.
Well,
if it's not about family, it's not a good movie.
They're all their brothers, so
It's true. Oh yeah, it's in the name of it, the Mario Bros. Mario Bros.
Oh, the
Mario
Bros.
Yeah.
The old Marios.
Was that it? Was that all the trailers?
That
yeah,
is
I think
all the
so.
trailers.
Well, no, there's other trailers. There's a truck trailer.
Oh yeah, there's a camper trailer.
A camper trailer.
Yeah. What did our joiners have to say though?
Oh, did they say stuff? They said
did.
words, right?
They did.
Read their words, Patrick.
Okay, I will read their words.
Let's hear it.
All right. First one from Humar Whittle. Overall, The Flash was the most excited since it was our first time seeing that movie. The Guardians of the Galaxy trailer was cool, but wasn't something that blew me away since we had already seen one. Same with the Mario one. Okay, so he's talking about how, being The Flash being the first trailer that was new and fresh, because the other ones we've already seen trailers on.
It's true.
Yeah. Bernabe Ronchas Butters. In my honest opinion, the best Super Bowl ads were the trailers.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Those are really bad Super Bowl ads then if the trailers were the highlights.
I will say
they were. Yeah, I mean, it's not the normal Super Bowl ads.
I will say, though, I loved the Ben Affleck Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Did you see that?
I did not see that one.
Okay, I'll have to send that to you. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Send it.
Post it in the Discord. Post it on Twitter. Send it privately. Put it on a billboard. Do all the things.
Billboard. All right.
I don't know. He's got some connections.
Yeah.
Corey Smith, Guardians of the Galaxy, the new Ant-Man, and Dungeons and Dragons were my favorite. Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. They did do a trailer.
That actually looks pretty good to me.
I know, right? I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't like this movie, but it looks fun. It looks like a fun movie.
It does.
All right, let's see. Blah blah blah. There's a bunch of chat. Tim Pollen. He says the Flash wowed me. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Indy 5. Salah is back. All right. Oh, we should have answered this on the Life episode.
But
let's just answer it now.
I asked you. You lied to me.
So on our voicemail episode last week for our GMG Life, I did ask him a question. I asked him what was better, Dead Space or Callisto Protocol. Here is his response. I really like the story of Black Guy in prison in Callisto Protocol. I'm interested to see what Callisto Protocol 2 looks like. They definitely left the story open-ended. The control scheme is stupid, and the difficulty levels need tweaking. Now, to be honest, there was some serious difficulty spikes, which came out of nowhere. So I agree with him on there. He says, I couldn't wait for it to be over. Oh, my goodness. That bad. He says, Dead Space. What can I say? It's almost perfect. I'll be going back to New Game Plus. I hope EA remakes Dead Space 2, as that's my favorite in the series. All right. Well,
we appreciate your response, Tim, except it was supposed to be a voicemail.
Oops.
You're fired.
Yeah. We'll just delete that.
And rehired. We hire you back. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll go back and edit it out.
Yeah. No, Tim, just call, leave a voice message, just read what you wrote, and we'll play it. We won't even mess with it. You can you know what? Type in what you wrote in Google Translate and then read it in another language, and we'll see what it sounds like. Maybe your French is really good.
As if it's going to be a Fast and the Furious movie.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yes.
I like that. Just make it about family. And then
Dead Space is about family. Callisto Protocol is not. So that's what it's all about.
Callisto's out.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Sweet. Well, I think that's all from us. That's all from the joiners. That's all from everybody, because there's nobody else to say anything. So I can't say that's all from anyone else. So if you want to connect with us, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, they're all options. Also, Twitch is there. Marc is streaming good stuff. Patreon and our merch page, you can check it out. It's all in one link, linktree.com/thegmgpod. So check us out, click it, leave us maybe some stars, ! Some good happy thoughts and feedback on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, and Spotify. And our voicemail is always open, 929-55 Mario. JK 929 GMG guys, give us a call.
You have no idea where you're sending.
Yeah, I know what is happening. All right then, Marc and Patrick and the spirit of Ronald Johnson, along with you, our beloved friends, family, and joiners, go get your good morning this week, and may God bless and guide your lives as you live, as you work, and as you game.